Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Boots it upfield. And it's Jordi Alba. Swept in. Knocks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's managed to get that all wrong. It's a long forward pass. Forward, what does he try from here? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Ball's out on the left now. Battles to win it back. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Out to the left it goes. Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Gets wrestled off the ball. In by Roberto. Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
There is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona will be asked to reproduce something similar to that first-half performance after the restart. They've asserted an authority, and they really shouldn't complicate things from here.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. To the last 45 minutes in this game of substantial significance. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hits one! Boots it to safety. Away from immediate danger. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Giovanni Dos Santos is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
It's gone for a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Roberto drills one in. He's tried one. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, that could so easily have been game over. There would have been no way back from 3 behind.
Aimed forward. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Giovanni Dos Santos sticks in a foot to win it back. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Sergio Busquets. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mathieu gets it back. And time is up. So the deal is done. They are through to the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. Well, how will we look back on that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Barcelona against Malaga. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's the whistle, and here we go. That'll be a throw-in. Alcacer. Iniesta. Good clearance and very necessary. And he's there to cut it out. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Mascherano gathers from the goal kick. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. Neymar goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Neymar tries to swing it in. He can get that clear. Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Roberto. Now it's Alcacer. Chance! In with a header! Good delivery, no joy.
Malaga didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Messi brings the ball forward. Pumps it upfield. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Alcacer has been caught offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Wellington positions himself well and cuts it out. Who's going to make this theirs? Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, glorious footwork! Whose ball? Who's going to get there? They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? There will be a throw-in. Malaga look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Iniesta is the guilty party there. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Malaga, whose manager was the brains behind the last win,
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Alcacer pumps it into the area. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Oh, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Malaga make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Clinging on for the points here, right at the end. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Spoon forward. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Hit into the middle. And that will be the final act. Barcelona win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. And, you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Barcelona against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Played out to the wing. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Big chance! It's come loose. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Roberto with a definite foul there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Messi, spoon forward. That's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Defenders on the back foot. Iniesta. He slid it through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Iniesta. Vidal. What a throw in. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Messi. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez. Up for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Rami pumps it upfield. Pumps it forwards. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hit into the middle. Smart save. Vidal battles to win it back. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. A real chance to break. Matia. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And it's Nasri. Nasri tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Massive leap! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Sevilla, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Drilled in low. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line.
No question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Iniesta. It's a throw in. Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. Nasri. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Now the cross. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Decent progress down the left. Into the middle. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Sevilla didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Goes for goal! He's scored!
Unbelievable. All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Sevilla have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
Krundeli. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
Jovetic. And time is up. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, there was a real concentration on wider attacking outlets, and they got their tactics spot on. They found a vulnerability and played on it to the full. It was clever and superbly executed. And you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Valencia against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I would say Ezekiel Garay. Keep an eye on the centre-back's composure on the ball and his confidence in distributing it from the back, and if given enough time, he'll step forward and drive their momentum.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Luis Suarez with the cross. And he's done it!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona take the early advantage. Messi. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Good clearance and very necessary. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Luis Suarez. Rakitic. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He'll try from distance. That had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape.
It's a long forward pass. Has gone out. And it's Rodrigo. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez tries making a foray down the right. Luis Suarez with the cross. Gaia can hoist it clear. Mascherano. Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Danger averted for now. Mario Suarez with a good steal, well played. Zaza. Vidal comes sliding in. Luis Suarez puts his foot on the gas. A chance! Messi's cross. And that's been repelled. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. And the first half is done.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Another throw-in. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez, who does have an assist to his name. Aim forward. Barcelona have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. And it's Rodrigo. Chance! Can he find a finish now? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's gone for goal!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Luis Suarez is steaming forward. Messi. Drills one in. Gets his head to it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's dealt with that well. Luis Suarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Abdenor. Luis Suarez. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, and that should have been 2.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mascherano sticks in a foot to win it back. Up to meet it! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona have a sub ready to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Tries a long pass towards the front. There will be 4 extra minutes. Brings it forward. He's off on a marauding run. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. What a save! He had a long way to go. And that's it. Barcelona come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings, and that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. Another point I can make is that the foundations for this win were placed near both touchlines because they were able to build attack after attack with little resistance.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.